Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard. In this video we are going to discuss about non-banking financial company. This is a very important and a short topic. This video is part of our Banking Awareness series 2018. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Oliveboard's YouTube channel, for latest exam notifications, exam strategies. We are also updating current affairs, weekly current affairs, and covering all the banking as well as government exams. So without wasting any time, let's start. Non-banking financial company provides some of the banking services but not all the services provided by the bank. So what services can a non-banking financial company NBFC provide? NBFCs can offer banking services such as loans and credit facilities, retirement planning, money market facilities, and merger activities. There are some other facilities also like gold loans. So it can lend money. Okay, basically it can lend money to its customers, and it can do investments also, right? And it can give loans for like there are many housing finance companies, there are gold loan companies. So we'll look about it. So NBFC is registered under Companies Act 1956 in India. We're talking about India, so this point is very important. Registered under Companies Act 1956. Should be registered with RBI. Majority of NBFCs are registered with RBI. RBI is the main regulator, but there are some companies which have been registered with SEBI, okay, National Housing Bank, and IRDAI. So which kind of companies are registered with these organizations? So housing finance companies are regulated by National Housing Bank. So this regulatory power has been given by RBI originally to these organizations, okay. Then venture capital fund companies, stock brokers, there are various sub brokers, they are registered under SEBI. And all the insurance companies, they are registered under or regulated by IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. You should know the full forms also. Now, what is the difference between banks and NBFCs? You know, there is a recent update about NBFCs which is very important, and which is why this topic is very important, is that the banking ombudsman scheme or an ombudsman scheme has been introduced for NBFCs also. Now ombudsman will be there, this institution of ombudsman where the customers can lodge their complaints, their grievances, okay. It was there for banks, but now it has been started for NBFCs also. Now what is the difference? NBFCs can lend and make investments. However, NBFCs cannot accept demand deposits. This is the most important point. You cannot open a savings bank account with an NBFC. You cannot open a current bank account with NBFC. Okay, they can accept time deposits but for this also they have to have a special certificate from the RBI. There are some NBFCs which are which can accept public demands. So two types of NBFCs: accepting public demands and not accepting public demands. So for this example, which is accepting time deposit, there is one company, Shriram Transport company, which has its fixed deposits, which is giving good rate of interest. Okay, there's a cap of rate of interest which an NBFC can provide to its customers, and this cap, or we can say this restriction, is posed by the RBI because RBI regulates, right? NBFCs do not form the part of payment and settlement system, and therefore they cannot issue checks. They cannot issue checks to you. Obviously, if you are not able to open a fixed savings bank account or a current bank account, they cannot issue checks to you. For what they will issue checks? Okay, right? Then deposit insurance facility of DICGC is not available for the depositors of NBFC. So your investment or your deposits, okay, like time deposits, they're not as secure as they are in banks. So these 3 points you must remember, very important points. from the point of view of exam. Now, what are requirements of registration with RBI? It should be a company, okay, company registered under section 3 of Companies Act 1956, and it should have the minimum net owned fund of NOF of 200 lakhs or 2 crores. What are systematically important NBFCs? Very important question from point of view of exams. It has already come in several exams. NBFCs whose asset size is of 500 crore or more. So this figure you should know. This is an important point in this question. 500 crore or more, which are important for the economy, or on which some of the part of economy is really based. Okay, now if this company goes bankrupt somehow, then it will pose a certain bad effect on the economy. That's why it is systematically important NBFCs. What are RNBC? Very important, residually non-banking companies. So in this video we have involved only the important points. Okay, we have included only the important points which have chances to come in the exam. Now, residuary non-banking financial company is a class of NBFC and has principal businesses receiving of deposits. So it can receive deposit. It has the primary business of receiving deposits. Now, the Shriram Finance, it has the primary business of giving loans. Okay, giving loans for transport, for tractors, for agricultural transport or other transport vehicles, etc. Right. So RNBC, it can, what it can do is it can receive deposits, and it cannot be an asset finance company, loan company, or a stock broker. Okay, so they can invest the deposits in government securities, government guaranteed bonds, bank deposits, and rated bonds and debentures. So this is an important point. So you should know what an RNBC is and what is the difference between RNBC and NBFC. RNBC is a kind of NBFC, but how is it different from normal NBFCs? Then we have NBFCs plays critical role in Indian economy. Obviously they play a critical important role. They provide services such as personal loans, housing loans, gold loans, etc. Okay, so they provide loans, mainly they are in loan business. NBFC is also crucial for financial inclusion goals because they can offer lending services, loan services in unbanked or the areas where the banking services are not very proper, in rural or semi-rural, few urban areas. There are many NBFCs which are operating in tribal areas also, and they are important for the financial services of MSMEs. They provide loans to MSMEs. So there are some certain examples which I have included: Power Finance Corporation Limited, Shriram Transport, Muthoot Finance. You must have heard this name. The many advertisements come. Tata Motors Finance Solution, Muthoot Gold Loans are there. Okay, so this is it in the video. Please like, share and subscribe. All the very best for your preparation. Bye bye.